folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing, and with all of the racing we had just seen, this is going to be uncut. Well, I'm running straight through, no commercials. Let's get it done. The top 16 are on the board. From number 1 to number 16. Let's get to the top of the track and see who is staged and ready. We have a track temperature of 68 degrees. Staged and ready in lane number 1 is the Little Don from Blue Line Racing, taking on Umi Ree's Sweet CQ GTO Judge. Let's see who gets down the lane first. Good race. 2001 to 28. And for run number 2, top 8 will be moving on. Wow, 2000 to 2030. All right, next up, staged and ready, is Sugar Booty Racing. Ray Ray driving the 60s CQ Ambulance, taking on Scale Racing Channel's Mercedes-Benz Ambulance. Let's see who'll get to the emergency first. What a race! Holy mackerel, man! Wow! You gotta love when they're that close. Run number 2. Wow, 2017 to 20. Next up, staged and ready, both from Low Country Diecast Racing League. It's Flip in lane number 1 and Flippiac Performance Diecast in lane number 2. Let's see who gets down the lane first. Good race, 2013 to 17. That was close. Let's see run number 2. Wow, 2009 to 17. Wow. Good times. All right, it's JAC's truck against Scale Racing Channel truck. Let's see who takes it. Wow. Holy mackerel, 2006 to 28. And for run number 2, wow, 2009 to 25. Good runs, gentlemen. All right, next up, a couple of unique builds. We have Milestone Racing's Derby car taking on Blue Line's Megalodon Monstrosity. It's the only way I can think. Well, let's see who gets down the lane first. Wow, 1999. I'll tell you what, man, this thing is resilient. It sure has stood the test of this race. It's pretty well built. Gotta hand it to you. It's definitely not dog lips. Let's see run number 2. Woo, very close race. 09 to 10. Kung Pao Chicken style. Okay, next up, staged and ready. JAC, a legend in the racing, in lane number 2 in his Blue Turkey, taking on Milestone Racing, who has entered 3 cars for this event, and all 3 are in the final 16. Congratulations, that is a feat within itself. Milestone's I-Pace taking on the Blue Turkey from JAC Racing in 3, 2, 1. Wazoo! 1999 to 2025. And for run number 2. Good race, 2011 to 22. Good times. Next up, staged and ready. Hats off to 2 of the regular size vehicles that made it into the top 16. These are the smallest cars that have made it to the top 16. Numbskull Racing in his I-Pace, taking on Variant Skunkworks in his F-150. Good race, 2030 to 35. Variant with a 2030. Let's go for run number 2. Wow, good race. 26 to 24. Numbskull pulls that one off. Very, very good. And for the last race of round number 3, it's the best looking entry from Milestone Racing in his stretched Claire Gunzer, taking on Umiri Racing in the GMC Motorhome. Driver is Kai. Let's see. This ought to be a very interesting race. In 3, 2, 1. Wow, the Motorhome got out on him. 2030 to 34. Let's switch lanes. Run number 2. Wow, the Motorhome 2020 to 25. Outstanding race. And then there were 8. Who's going to make it to the top 4? Let's find out. First up in this round is Ray Sugar in his 60s ambulance taking on the Megalodon from Blue Line Racing. This ought to be a good race. Wow, 2001 to 25. Tim, you're my hero. Run number 2. Wow, the ambulance out, but the Megalodon caught him 14 to 12. Next up, Flippyac Performance Diecast taking on JAC. Good race, 2001 to 16. And for run number 2. Wow, good run, 2012 to 17, JAC. Next up, Flips Diecast taking on Milestone Diecast. Run number 1. Wow, what a race, 2007 to 12. Let's switch those lanes. And for run number 2. Man, Flip out on him, 2008 to 15. What a race. And last race of round number 3, we have Blue Line's Little Don Zoom In taking on JAC Stretched F-150. Wow, what a race, 2002 to 8. And for run number 2. Oh my Lanta, 1997 to 2006. Ooh-wee, that's some Kung Pao chicken there. And then there were 4. Blue Line Racing and JAC Racing in the final 4. I want to take this time to congratulate every one of these racers who built the car, built and modified something for this race. Wow, just wow. Your efforts are very, very well appreciated. I enjoyed seeing all of these builds, and nothing to be ashamed of here. This was a race for the ages. This was excellent, excellent, excellent racing and building from every one of you guys. I hope to see you on the next event in the fall. Staged and ready, Blue Line Racing in the Little Don taking on JAC Stretched F-150. Who gets down the lane first? What a race, 2001 to 8. And for run number 2. Good race, 1999 to 08. And Blue Line Racing's Megalodon versus JAC's Blue Turkey. First of 2. Wow. Woo, 199 to 2009. And for pass number 2. Wow, what a race, 1997 to 2011. In another Oh My Lanta moment. Your final race will be Blue Line Racing in his Megalodon taking on Blue Line Racing in his Little Don. And the race for third will go into the Stretched F-150 versus the Blue Turkey from JAC Racing. Let's see the race for third. First driver to win 2. Run 1. Woo, 2010 to 11, the truck got him. Truck up 1 race. Wow, 1999. Tied at 1 race apiece. Next one wins for third place overall. And here we go. Wow, the truck pulling out. Oh, and the truck got him by 10 thousandths. That is remarkable. All right, this is the final race. It is Blue Line Racing with his I'm gonna call this the Black Bandit now because he stole one. I gotta tell you, he snuck in there, and the Megalodon winner gets the double date Claire. Right down there. First car to win 3 is going to be your overall winner. Race number 1. Wow. 1998 by the Megalodon to 2001. And the record board will be updated. JAC does hold the record with a 1994. Race number 2. Wow. 1998 to 12. We got 1 race apiece. Race number 3. Wow, 2001 to 2. The Bandit is up 1. So Megalodon has to win this one or it is over. Wow, 2002 to 9. And that is all she wrote. Oh my Lanta. And there you have it. Your overall winner, Blue Line Racing. And his Black Bandit Zoom In. Coming in second, Blue Line Racing's Megalodon. And even though this one didn't win, I think he was faster. I don't know. The track don't lie. He did emerge victorious, and third place goes to JAC Racing. I also think this one is faster, or the Blue Turkey was faster than this one, but that's not how it shook out on the track. JAC Racing, third overall. That was a very fun race to run. That was, I couldn't call that if I tried. That it went back and forth the entire race, and what a race. Congratulations to Blue Line Racing. And for a bonus race as advertised, I'm going to race my limo. Even though he is 3 grams overweight, he would be disqualified from the race, and then I'll put him up against my Ghibli, just to see what would happen. I would get smoked by 22,000s. Switching lanes. Not even close. And that is going to wrap it up for Racing in the Pass Lane 2024. Man, I hope you enjoyed the race. Thanks once again to everybody who participated and built for this race, everybody who watched, commented, liked, subscribed, thinking about building for the next race. Really, really appreciate all of the feedback, all of the fan base and the racing community alike. Thank you. We could not have done this without you. And from all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing, if your car isn't fast, or if it's a fake treasure hunt, you might end up getting a flapjack treatment. So long, everybody. We will see you on the next broadcast. Have a great weekend.